Again, everyone, it's Sunday, September 17th of 23. In this video, I want to illustrate a key price component. There are certain numbers that are going to work and stop the market. Now, this all comes from the Plato work and the work of George Gurdjieff in his Law of Vibration teachings. You can also learn about this in Russell Smith's Cosmic Secrets book. It's a much easier read at first than trying to go through all the Gurdjieff material and decipher everything. But there are certain components that work in every market, and I'm going to show this on Bitcoin since I get a lot of questions on Bitcoin. Does this stuff, work in crypto? This stuff works in any market that is traded by human beings because it's all innately built into our life mechanism. In this particular case, I'm just working off the low from 11/11/2022, and I've put the first two levels of resistance on this chart. Now you can see the first level was breached, and what happens, this first level here, the lower gray line, this level was breached. When this is breached, when the market comes back to it and it becomes a support area, this will hold and trigger a good move in the other direction a very high percentage of the time, in the mid to high 80s. Now at the second level, the second point of this calculation, we got resistance here, and that kicked the market down for about 2 weeks. And then it came up, was challenged again. It hung around there for 6 days. It broke and closed above once, but immediately the next day it closed back below, and that kicked the market back down to the initial level. What happened then at that level in the future? When that was breached here in March, the upward trend continued. Then you had this 5-wave correction back to that level, and when that level was touched, the market took off again. So there are ways that you can know these prices in advance, and this is not complicated at all. Everybody that looks into this, I'm just going to call it Gann material. Everybody, there is as many people who look at this Gann stuff, you get 1,000 different opinions on what it's going to be. You have to look at this stuff yourself and work with it. Find out what takes traction in your mind, and then use it and stick with it. Now I'm going to show another little calculation here. Okay, now I've moved this over. Same calculation, only I'm working off of this low from March. You can see we broke through the initial level, which was the area of that prior high. When we went up to the second level, we got rejected, kicked back down to the first level, challenged the second level again for quite a while, a good 3.5 weeks or so. Broke it once, broke it twice, couldn't stay above, immediately kicked it back down to near the initial level in the support line. But these are simple calculations. There's nothing hard about it. I have it built into a drawing tool. These tools can be altered and adjusted, and they're going to give you the important price levels. Now, one thing you want to take a look at, you always want to look to the past and see how these levels reacted in the past. Well, you can see how these are pretty strong lines in the sand as they were support and resistance in the rear view mirror.